FlyinGato squad, welcome back to the channel. My name is Elias, and if you are new here and want daily car content, consider subscribing. So I just got off the phone actually with a really nice guy named Daniel out in American Honda customer service, and I wanted to update you guys on what's going on with the Type R transmission and the problems I've been having. So let's go for a ride and I'll explain to you what's happening. So the transmission problem in the Type R, what is the update? Well, before I give you an update, let's get some gas and I'll give you the miles per gallon of what the car's been getting. Alright, so we just finished up here. We got 9.7 gallons, you can see there. And that's 228 miles, so roughly 23 to 24 miles to the gallon. Not too bad, not too great, considering I was doing basically all city or in-town type driving or back roads type driving. I'll take it. So much fun. This car's so good. So good. So as you saw there, you know, not too bad. 24 miles to the gallon is not bad at all. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about the topic at hand, and that's the transmission problem update. So in case you've missed it in my few other videos that I've talked about it, I've been having two different issues with my transmission. And that first issue, and the most worrisome issue, is the first and second gear crunch. So every once in a while, randomly, my gearbox will give me a first and second gear horrible sounding crunch. It sounds like I'm not using the clutch properly at all. It sounds like I'm a new stick shift driver and I don't press the clutch all the way in, and that's not something that you want to hear from your brand new Honda Civic Type R. Second issue I've been having is the 5th to 4th gear lockout. Now the 5th to 4th gear lockout is something that gets very annoying, but at least it doesn't crunch. But you know, sometimes when you're trying to drive, having fun, or when you're just, you know, trying to downshift because you're slowing down and you're downshifting from 5th to 4th, it'll lock you out of 4th gear. You kind of have to play with it a little bit to get it in there, and that can be pretty concerning as well. Transmissions usually don't behave like that unless there's something wrong with it. So the biggest problem, like I said, is this first and second gear crunch, and unfortunately I'm not the only one having this problem. A lot of different people with Type Rs are having the same issue, and they've been telling me online. I've been getting emails on it, I've been getting Instagram messages on it, and it's not just me that's having the issue. So I went to not one but two different car dealerships. So I went to Ray Price Honda twice, and I went to a Honda dealership in Jersey to kind of report to them, hey, this is what's going on, we need this fixed as soon as possible. Well, unfortunately they have not been able to do anything about it, because American Honda kind of ties their hand and says don't do anything until we figure out what's going on. So what I decided to do, and I didn't know this was possible, I went online and I looked up American Honda and see if I can call them, and lo and behold, there's a customer service number. So I called up the customer service number and said, hey guys, you know, there's a problem going on with transmission. So luckily I got, and I said his name before and I'll say it again, I got on the phone with a guy named Daniel, and he seemed like a really nice guy, you know, had a pleasant conversation with him, really nice guy, and he actually was watching YouTube himself. So if you haven't checked it out, Savage Geese has done a incredible YouTube video on the Civic Type R. He actually does really good quality, high quality car reviews on his channel. If you haven't checked him out yet, go and check him out. He deserves a lot more subscribers than he actually does right now. Yeah, I think he has 100,000 subscribers, something like that, but he deserves a lot more. And he did a Honda Civic Type R review, and he got the first and second gear crunch when he was driving the car around. So you know, he's gotten it, and I know for a fact a lot of other people have been getting the same issue as well. So anyway, Daniel said that he saw that on the channel, and then he gave him my YouTube name, so he'll be checking me out. Maybe he's watching this video right now, and if you are, what is up, Daniel? It was nice talking to you today. And so, you know, we just talked about it for a little bit. I gave him exactly the symptoms that I'm getting, exactly the problems, exactly when it's happening, all the information I can give him on this problem. He wrote it all down, and he put it into the system. So we were talking about what the best course of action is to take the next few weeks, and I think what we came up with was we had to tell Honda, hey, this is really a problem that's happening not just to one car, but to many cars. So we need as many Type R owners that have this issue to not only report it to their Honda dealerships, but to also report it to American Honda, headquartered in Torrance, California. So call this number below. You'll see it right down there. And tell them, hey, Daniel from American Honda told me to call you guys and tell you that I'm having this problem. I've gone to my local Honda dealership. There's nothing they can do yet. I need you guys to fix this. So we need as many Type R owners as possible to call up American Honda and say, hey, we're having an issue. This needs to be fixed ASAP. Because the car is just too good not to drive and not to have fun with. And this issue is preventing at least me, and I know a few other people, from having as much fun as possible in the brand new Type Rs. And this is one of the best cars that Honda's ever made, in my opinion. I have an S2000, as you saw. I have a Honda Prelude. I love this Type R. It's just that this transmission problem is getting on my nerves, and we need to fix it. So that's really the update I wanted to share with you guys. It's been a great time with the Type R. The transmission issue is the only thing that I've had a problem with. It's a little rattle here and there, but doesn't matter. It's a Type R. It's a sports car. It's okay to have some rattles here and there. If I complained about rattles, I wouldn't own an S2000. That thing rattles like a rattle box, really. It's a convertible top. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up there, guys. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please do so, and I'll catch you guys next time.